Hey guys, DJ Breaks here, back for another review. And before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and when you subscribe, ring that bell if you haven't, so you are aware of when I upload a new content, which is almost daily. DC sets in particular, I try to upload every Monday. But getting into today's set, I have a 2021 DC Lego Batman set. It is set number 40453. It is Batman versus the Penguin and Harley Quinn. It is recommended for building ages 6 and up, has 63 pieces, and retails here in the United States for $15, where it is a Lego store and Lego Shop at Home exclusive. This tends to be the accessory packs where they just have it at checkout for a kid. Gives you a small build to play with, and 3 figures, one of which is usually exclusive now, just to give you an incentive to buy the pack. In this case, it is Batman, who is the exclusive figure here. But with all the formalities out of the way, let's get into the set, start deconstructing it to see how it stacks up, starting as always with minifigures. So looking at the first figure of the set, we're going to start out with Batman here. And he is the exclusive figure for the set. He is based off that classic suit we saw him in for the original Batman theme. It's just been updated with Lego's modern detail standards here. It's very nice. You get a nice shiny utility belt, nice pockets. It's just been updated really, really nicely. And then the legs down there, they are new. They are also new. You have his little underwear printed on there, and the boots are dual molded with a little bit of printing to accentuate the boots there. And then flipping his cape up, he has some nice back printing, something that didn't happen on the original figure, but he does have the standard third generation of back cowl that we've been seeing. That head underneath is the same one we've been getting since 2019 here. Same couple of expressions, serious and smiling. That's what that one looks like underneath the cowl. But again, with that head, the skin tone is not opaque enough, so it just kind of looks like he's pale, which not good QC there, but that does it for Batman. Next up is Penguin. This is the exact same figure we got last summer. It's nice to get him in another set. He has some nice back printing, some nice torso printing. If you want to know my full thoughts on this figure, I will link up the video up top there. He has some nice face printing there, and his umbrella this time is made up of a few pieces instead of being one piece. You can pose it like that, or have it in his hand a different way, like he's gonna shoot something out of his trick umbrella. But that does it for Penguin. Last up is Harley Quinn here. And like Penguin, she is the exact same figure we got in that 2020 Summer Wave. She just has a different build for her hammer. It's a much smaller and uses far less pieces, but it is still pretty effective. Those astromech dome pieces in that color are kind of rare. And their other accessory is a plunger for some dynamite, which we'll get into in a second. But that torso and leg print, same as 2020, but it has the same QC. That torso and leg print, same as last year, but it has the same QC issue with the white skin tone and just overall white printing on the torso and legs there just not being opaque enough to replicate the white skin that it's supposed to be. And then that hair piece, nice to get it again, but it's not exclusive to this. And she does have a double-sided face if you haven't seen it. There's that expression, and there's the other one with it highlighted by the hair. But again, like Penguin, I already took a look at this figure. If you want to know my full thoughts, go check out that Joker Trike video that I did. I will also put a card up there. But that does it for. So going over everything you get in the set. It's an accessory pack, so you don't get that much to build, but what you do get is really nice. You get a couple, 2 extra batarangs for Batman to use. They're not extra pieces, they're actually intended for the pack here. You get 3 extra bundles of dynamite for Harley Quinn with her detonator. These are supposed to be little miniature safes of money that Penguin and Harley Quinn are trying to steal here. It's just that crate piece in gray with a plate and a wheel piece on top of it, but opening it up, you get a couple of the $100 bills in them. That's in both of them, but you do get 2 of them just to give something to play with here. And just putting the lid back on, should be, there we go. And last but not least, you get another rubber duck float thing for Penguin here. It's made up of a few simple pieces here. You get the ATV hood parts in yellow here. Used for the main body. You get a couple sticks of dynamite here as well. And you get the head here is built up really nicely. Simple construction, but works really effectively. You get those printed 1x1s for the eyes there. Extra slope here in orange, and this head can actually be moved around a little bit if you so choose to pose it like that, which is really nice. It gives a little bit of play experience, and then you do get a small little place to put the Penguin to control this boat. You do get that printed slope there from, like, I want to say 2016 from the debuted in a Star Wars set, but you get a small little spot to put Penguin on. I mean, he doesn't look that great on it, but for the small amount of pieces here and for the accessory pack, I think it's really effective. It gives a little thing to play with, but that does it for the builds. Let's move on to the box, extra pieces, and instructions, and then I'll meet you back up for my final thoughts on the set. So extra pieces for this set, fairly standard here, but you do get a couple neat extra pieces. You get that double sloped piece in orange, which is rare for that color. You get one of those printed eyes. This is a Batman set with a batarang. Of course, we get an extra one despite getting like 3 of them in the set. And you get an extra T-bar, extra plate, extra stud, but that does it for the extra pieces. So taking a look at the instructions, a small 1-page leaflet here. You got the box art in the corner there. First page just shows you how to build all the figures and their accessories. You got the legalies in the corner there, and then the back just shows you how to build the safes and the duck boat. But that does it for the instructions. Pretty basic and nothing really wrong to speak with. Okay, so looking at the packaging, I wanted to give you guys a look of it before you open it up and build it, because it's very unique in how it's packaged. The clear part here houses all the parts there. You can see them clearly in little baggies there. It does have nice cardstock as the backer. It's themed to the new Batman packaging that we've been getting for a while. Has the Lego theme and set specs on the side there, DC in the corner, a little product shot of what you get, the 3 figures plus some of the builds. And then on the back of the packaging you just get a little more of some accessories that you get within the accessory pack, as well as the 3 figures that you get here. But that does it for the packaging. So going over my final thoughts for the set, build wise it's not that complex. Most of these accessory packs never really are, so that's not a slight against it. However, I do like the rubber duck float build that used some nice pieces for the head there. I like that you can at least pose it however you want. I do like the little builds for the safe there. Didn't really cover this in the review too much because I didn't really have too much of an issue with it, but occasionally Harley Quinn's hammer would fall off the little stick thing, and the wheels would fall off too. So those are some things to look out for. But I do appreciate getting extra bearings, a lot of sticks of dynamite if you are into that. Minifigure wise, what these accessory packs are known for, you get the one exclusive figure, which is the remake of that classic 2006 suit from the original Batman theme. I do like getting that here. Hopefully it stays exclusive because it is a really nice update to that figure. And then you can't go wrong with the other 2 figures here. Both iconic Batman villains, and they were both in like 1 set each for the 2020 summer wave, so good to get them here, even though Penguin came in a cheaper 4+ set. If you didn't feel like picking it up there, I'd strongly recommend picking it up here. QC wise, again, only issues I really found were on the figures themselves, with the opacity on the torso and legs for Harley Quinn. I pointed that out in the Joker Trike review as well, but Batman's face, his head continues to be an issue, and I will continue to call it out on that. So all in all, that $15 price point for these accessory packs, for the licensed ones in particular, for kids, $15 is all right. You get Batman and a couple of villains and a couple of things to play with, so it's good for kids there. For adults, you get a couple of figures that if you didn't want to pick up the sets that they're in, for one reason or another, you get a second chance to get them in a cheaper set. You do get that exclusive Batman here, which will sure to drive a lot of people to want this. It's the only 2021 Batman set that we're getting for the first half of 2021 here. So it is valuable in that sense too. So it is. I do agree that it is worth that $15 price point. So all in all, the set does get a 4.5 out of 5 from me for accessory packs. I do think that this is a nice little accessory pack for a kid or an adult to pick up for. And like I said, it's the only DC set we've gotten so far in 2021, so I recommend picking it up if you are so interested. You will have a good time with it. But that does it for this review. Let me know what you think about the set in the comments below. I always look forward to having a discussion or feedback with you in the comments there. But that does it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, keep building.